Hello and welcome, my Gemini friends, to your Clairvoyant Alchemy reading for June 2016. And yes, I'm looking forward to your reading. But I do want to wish my Gemini friends a happy birthday. Um, and also, I'm dropping this in the middle of May here. But for any of you who have a birth date on May 21st with that full moon that's in Sagittarius, that's going to be a blue moon because in June, um, the full moon in June is also in Sagittarius. So back to back in the same zodiac sign. I believe it's called a seasonal blue moon. Forgive me if I'm incorrect, but I'm just trying to say for all of us, we need to harness this May 21st full moon that's coming. But for my Gemini friends, and if one of you have birth date on that date, that'd be wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so for my Gemini air sign friends, I brought out the unicorns, the tarot, unicorn tarot for you all. And I wanted to bring out the tarot dreams again because, we that air sign is all about how we're thinking, how we're motivating our intelligence, right? Our intellect to make those dreams come true for us. So I wanted to bring that up. And because the Gemini folk, there your trump card is the lovers. I decided to bring out the romance angels and see how they're working for you. And because of the month of June 2016 is usually considered a month where many people do get married. For all the signs for June 2016, I'm going to pick one card from the Love Spell book, okay? And it's just a small little deck, so we're just going to work with one card from this deck, okay? Well, yes, and looking forward to this Gemini reading because you all are also ruled by Mercury, and that trump card is the Magician. So, we've been trying to talk on my channel how we want to embrace our alchemists and our magicians within. So, definitely, Geminis, and I brought out my little twin polar bears just for your sign for the twins too. But you're all about that communication skills. So definitely let's put it together. And I beseech you all for this full moon coming here in Sagittarius in May. And then also, Gemini, you have your new moon coming on the 5th of June. So that'll be something to look forward. So you've got a lot going on for yourselves here, Gemini. Okay, so embrace it, really embrace it. Because it had come out in the reading, the monthly reading, and some other readings have this uh, full moon in Sagittarius, May 21, was something major. And then I was just reading today to find out what was going on, and it's going to be a blue moon. So, why I'm starting the Gemini folk with the June 26th reading, just to give you a heads up and embrace June for all of you with birthdays then, okay? All right, so why don't we get comfortable as we do, and let me pick some cards here. Okay, so let me just exhale out. Take that deep breath and try to hold it as long as you can. Okay. Actually, I'm doing a 6-card read for all of us here because these readings get long, so exhale slowly. We're going to do 6-card pulls for each of these zodiac signs with the one bonus. Okay, let's see what we have for you here. It's unbelievable. This 2016 is already going into the 6 months. It's moving fast, my dears, moving fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll take 2 of the romance. See what the Gemini twins with their lovers as trump card. Major Arcana number 6, why I like to work with the 6 for these alchemy readings. So we harmonize with what's going on, okay? And then we'll pick one towards the end to see where we are all working with for this June 2016, okay? First card, we have Major Arcana, Lucky 13, the Death card of transformation. And I've been witnessing a lot of butterflies out here, and they're all about that transformation. So, pay attention to what's going on around you, because we have here change, huge changes, and that's good. That is very good. Okay, change is good. Change is always good. Even when it's sudden, kind of chaotic change, it's sometimes just it's lessons we're learning. Okay, and we're all on a journey here, and we need to learn our lessons, even with the people we meet, the people we love, and even workers. You know how it is, neighbors. So we're here to work it well. Okay. But just know it's a very deep emotional card. Okay, definitely deep. Actually, it's Scorpio's trump card. This card. Okay, so this is no, I call it Lucky 13 because it does take us um, to the next levels, the next emotional intensities, depending on what's going on. But let's pick up the cards. But you start out with the major arcana, and transformation is on the table. And we have a lot of changes for this June. So, oh my, look at this. We have another major arcana. And now we have Diablo in the house. Yes, when we talk about him, he's all about that karma. Okay? So try to keep that karma peaceful for yourselves. All right. And that's why it's kind of good that this card has come out. You see that we are going through that transformation. And with the devil in it, he can try to dominate things, all right? But overall, he also controls money in the way. So there could be potentially, you know, a lot of worldliness and recognition of success. Just realize that you're the one in charge, okay? You're the one in charge of your transformations. Even if it's something unexpected that happens and you have to change now, but you're still in charge of yourself with your psyche and your soul, especially. Okay? So don't be limited and don't be discouraged, because Diablo has much wisdom. Okay? And a lot of people with the tarot, once they see these two cards, they go, they cringe. But honestly, these are the strongest cards for change and transformation and being in charge of you. Okay? We don't want to bind ourselves to money. We don't want to become materialistic, and that's the only reason why we're alive. We know our soul has a purpose beyond making money. Okay? But to make money, there's no other uh, trump card here. Diablo, he loves making the money. Okay, just don't sell your soul to the devil to make the money. Okay, that's what we're trying to say. But I've said it before. Diablo has much wisdom, and honestly, he's the master magician. Okay, the master magician. So you have one here. Okay, well, my darling Geminis, now we have the Ten of Swords here for you. We've talked about it before, and we have the Sun. And oh, look at this, Gemini. This card came out just for you. This is a new deck. I'm not very familiar, but here's the glyph of the sun. Okay, the glyph of the sun. And there's your glyph. Wow, that's pretty wild. Wild, good crazy. Well, we'll have to read this card for sure. But we've talked about it, that the tens are about large amount, success. Okay, and we can see you've been through it all, and you're going to be going through it. Because your reading is just about it. You've got some major cards here of intensity, okay? Intensity. So don't give up on what you want to do. because, and here it is, the swords. We're working with the air element, so they came for you. So there could be potentially much success coming for you. Okay, so but it's all about hard work, and see, you can do the hard work. You know, we want to think of the sword sometimes of people sending you bad vibes or negativity. Psh, you know, you can take it. All right, that's the power, and you do have some main transformative major arcana cards here. So don't give up on you. And we have the sun glyph there. So we'll read this card, but the sun is all about that happiness, okay? Joy and bountiful and everything. So with a lot of hard work, okay, uh, there's some coin available to come to you. But keep your mind and your intellect in balanced, okay? We always talk about balance. Even when these transformations come at us unexpected, we stay in the balance. And you can do it because you've been through it. And like I said, here's the sun shining. I will read it. But that's grand. And that it's in Gemini. It's saying it right there for you. Don't concern yourself about the negative ones. You succeed and you will come out. You will pioneer. The Hangman. Boy, another major arcana. Gemini, you have 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards I've just pulled. That's crazy good. And the Hangman, much wisdom here. Okay? Much wisdom. We've talked about it before. This is about self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice. And you can see this individual here is naked. Okay? He's sacrificed himself, but the universe is going to bring him what he's worked hard for, what he's accomplished. And these are men in the photos, but you know it's for my female ladies too. And ruled by Neptune here. Okay? And Neptune, that's the glyph for Neptune. So we already know that there can be, Neptune's all about illusions. I'm a Pisces sun sign, so, it's about being sensitive and illusions, the imagination, but it can mean glamour too. And I've always said it that Odin scribed the runes. And you can see we've also got the sun star on this hangman's back. Okay, so that's pretty deep. And this deck, we'll have to read the Kabbalistic code for that symbol there, for that letter. Yowza. I'm just staring at these because this is a new deck, so I'm not familiar with all these images, but there you go. Keep your mental air. Okay? Keep it going. Success is coming. And you got some power players here. Major arcana for you. Awesome. Love yourself first. There it is. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. There you are, Gemini. There you go. Awesome. Okay. And we know that since the trump card is about the lovers, you're the lovers card. There's that love of home and family and relationships, but mainly now we gotta love you first. We've been talking about that a lot on this channel because a lot of us, can give and give and give, even when we're, decent folk, but people take advantage of us. But if we start saying, you know what, I'm gonna take care of me first, and then everything, the universe will bring everything out how it's meant to be. And then you don't have people asking of you unnecessarily because you've got that aura around you saying, no, no, I'm wearing red and pink forever. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? So, my Gemini friends, let's maybe, have your thoughts. Clearly decide what you want. Okay? Clearly decide, because here we have some major players, and we can tell transformation is something coming, whether you want it or not. Okay? Because the universe is just saying, this is what's going to be going on. So be prepared, be aware. All right? And again, We have Diablo Magician here. Learn from him. You don't have to align with the darkness. We're not saying that, but keep the balance, right? That's what the full moon's all about, okay? In the respect, she is the light in the darkness. Luna is. So look up to Luna and embrace this full moon coming in because it opens up your birth date. So it's amazing good. All right, let's see what this 10 of Swords says, okay? Because obviously it's the swords, is the air, and this is what you're about. So let's see what the approach is for you. 10 of Swords. Okay, so, and then we'll go to the Hangman. But let's see what it says here. Okay, so anguish and pain, but also relief. Okay. All right, so let me see. I don't want to get into too much deepness, but this one looks that it's important. And since it's in your glyph sign, the sun in Gemini will read the astrology as well. All right. A man kneels and covers his head in anguish. On his back, he bears a circular tattoo. Okay, a circular tattoo. And 10 swords surround the tattoo, barely piercing the man's skin. In this card, we see the limits of the conscious mind. We can plan, strategize, and rationalize to our hearts or our mind's content. But in the end, true satisfaction is to be found not in pure mentality, but rather in a balance of mind, heart, soul, and body. There you go, my dears. Okay. Here, the mind has become so enraptured with its own convolutions that they actually appear on the man's skin in the form of the circular tattoo, suggestive of circular reasoning. The 10 swords can be seen as the mind in the process of carving the tattoo, or they could also represent the larger mind or higher self at work, pricking the conscious mind's pretensions and releasing the negative energy that has been built up. There we go. Okay. Releasing the negative energy that has been built up. While the image is a dire one, this can be seen as a positive card. Okay. We were saying the 10, large amount of success can be yours. Keep your mind straight. Okay. We all go through anguish. We all have had ups and downs. But how we come out of it. Okay. Do we stay in the darkness or do we come out? Are we in charge of Diablo or is he in charge of us? Which way are you going to go? Okay. Transformation is on the table. Make it work for you. Lucky 13. In a reading, this card suggests that you have come to the end of the road and are now ready to become aware of new opportunities and the ever-present potential for change and growth. Beautiful. And the astrology here. The astrology is Sun in Gemini. Here we see the end result of identifying too closely with our ego consciousness, the Sun, what Buddhists refer to as the monkey mind, in quotes, monkey mind, which chatters endlessly and obsessively so that true perception is obscured. Gemini, in Gemini, okay? So let's not go into that monkey mind, which I've never even heard of that phrase. Buddhists refer as the monkey mind. But we want to always, we've talked about that. We don't want that chatter in our mind, okay? Get the chatter out. And for some of us, who feel that dark forces are around you and talking to you, do not concentrate on the evil, okay? We never concentrate on the evil. You take care of you, okay? You take care of you. And look, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? So work with it. Go for it. Get that chatter out. Body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. Okay, that's what we want. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, and let's go to this major arcana player here because no doubt about it, the hanging man is very importante. Wow, this is too long to read though, but we know that you have to self-sacrifice, not self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is when you align with the devil, okay? That's always going to sabotage yourselves. No doubt about it. Diablo's very clever, okay? And he'll entice you to do things. But don't go there. You go from your own free will to make something genuine happily happen to you, okay? And it does you're with your emotions. You got the lovers as the trump card, so body, mind, and soul. Okay, use that emotional creativity to go for it. All right, the hanging man, self-sacrificing, ignoring social expectations, gaining new perspectives, and sometimes it's playing the martyr. And you see, sometimes when you do that, then when you self-sabotage yourself, because Diablo comes right in, right? He comes for the ones who are full of fear and have no faith, especially. So have faith in you. Okay, and this Hebrew letter, which is something new to me as well. I learn every day something. Okay, the Hebrew letter for your card here, and the letter is known as Mem, M-E-M. Mem means water. The hanging man hangs over the deep waters of the subconscious. Okay, there you go. The hanging man hangs over the deep waters of the subconscious. All right, and we know, Geminis, you like to communicate, okay, but not so much from the mouth. Communicate within, all right? You think about things first before we open our mouths, okay? And the astrology, Neptune, and there's the glyph for Neptune. Neptune is the planet of separating oneself from individual distinctions and merging with the collective unconsciousness. There you go, collective unconsciousness. So, embrace the universe. The universe has sent these messages today to us. For those of you who have, whether your sun is Gemini or your moon or your rising ascendant, okay, just you take care of you because something very soon is going to come and it's going to be successful, okay, because there's success on the table. But yes, it took a lot of hard work to get there. Backstabbers, people messing with your brain, just let them go, okay, because you're the one that's going to be, look at me now. And it's all about very soon. So embrace this month of June, Gemini. Definitely embrace it. It's your month. So go for it. Go for it. You know, it's wonderful. Okay, so let's see what the love spell has to have for us Gemini folk in June. Brotherhood, Night of Family Love. Okay, well let's see. I don't think I've ever used this book for the YouTube, but I figured, you know, it's June. Everybody seems to be in good spirits in June. Night of Family Love, the Brotherhood. And it's about doves. It says here, doves. So if you see a dove, just know that's one of your brothers, okay? The Night of Family Love may be your brother or a faithful friend who comes from a close-knit family. He is a hard worker, and work dominates his conversation. Look at that. He is a hard worker, and work dominates his conversation. Okay, for you Geminis who like to communicate very much, just communicate. I've been through it all, and I'm going to win. He has your welfare at heart and is mostly there when you need a helping hand. You have known him or will know him for a long time. This man, who may be a diamond at heart, would like to have a closer relationship with you. He has reservations about revealing his feelings and fear of losing your friendship. If a previous lover has been unfaithful, it is time for you to chance a new love affair and repair your damaged heart and fragile emotions. Okay, so my dear Gemini friends, there's someone who's really wants to get to know you, okay? Wants to be your friend. You will not lose him. Between his relationships, he will always return to you. His family, intrigued by you, will shower you with presents and invite you to their homes for every day and special occasions. One such time will be New Year's Eve. They have town and country connections. Okay, town and country connections. So, okay, and there's spells go with this, but I'm not going to go there. But spells are to bewitch a lover, for love attraction, to mend a broken heart and find a true new love, to free yourself from an unwanted lover, to entice a loving response. So, and you can always Google love spells on the YouTube, but it seems like someone is definitely coming in, and this is a night of family love, but we don't read gender specific here. We go with the flow. But okay, my dear Gemini friends, well, believe in you. Okay, you come first. All right, you come first, going within, body, mind, and soul. All right, don't self-sabotage yourself for anybody. You sacrifice because, yes, the universe is here. The sun stars right there. All right, in your glyph saying you can do it. With hard work, it's going to be hard work, but you can accomplish this now. All right, you can accomplish success. And listen, once you balance Diablo, you're in charge. Okay, we command them, the dark forces. No doubt about it. We command them. All right, and transformation is good, always good, and especially if you're aware coming from the body, mind, and soul. And just think, a genuine friendship can come about as the universe recognizes that you're not going to be chattering too much or self sabotaging. You're going to sacrifice. It takes time and energy to work hard, but success is what's on the table for my Gemini friends. Okay? Well, thank you kindly for watching, and I'm sending you huge blessings for the month of June. Embrace it, all right? Embrace it. And happy birthday again to all my Gemini friends. You have a wonderful month. Many, many blessings. I liked your reading. It came out tough, but you're so tough now. 10 swords doesn't even matter that they're piercing your skin, okay? Beautiful. Ciao.